between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Chargers. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So now at 3rd and 7, and defensively, it's a dime look, 6 DBs. To throw here. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And it'll be 3rd down. Side here, and that's complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Sermon will space a first down and then some.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. And they're going to get him. He's sagged back around the 28. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
And here's Kamara on the read option.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Looking to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown.
Alvin Kamara
with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Patriots drive right down the field and score on the opening drive.
And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs. And I think they're going to at least take a look at this.
Makes the score Patriots 7.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a run with Cook. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Herbert on 1st down now. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Here's the first carry for Austin Eckler. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So first and second down went the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he fires one that's intercepted.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 14-0.
Chargers, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Good catch. Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down. Herbert now. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first 2 drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this kick will be touchdown as they spot it inside the 45-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And the stakes in this game certainly high as we get toward the end of the regular season. For now, they are holding a wild card spot, but there are no shortage of other teams in the NFC looking to take that spot from them.
Starting with the guys on the other side of the field because they're on the outside looking in, and no one likes to be in that position.
And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. He'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. His 11th touchdown on the year.
And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Tucker now to add the point after. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score Patriots 21. Chargers, nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Good catch. Made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, man up.
Herbert swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And they're able to get this one across the 35.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Finding some room at midfield. And finally taken down at the 34.
62 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They run, Cook, and that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Herbert. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flush to his right. He opted to go with a scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a 1st down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way. The key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And this late season game, of course, not lacking for drama when you talk about the AFC playoff picture.
Yeah, in a sense, it's the haves versus the have-nots because this group on offense, they'd be a wild card if the postseason started today, but they know the guys on the other side of the ball are still in that dreaded in-the-hunt category, and they're hungry for a win today.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll set up a throw.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. A good gain on 1st. Has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29.
At the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Gets this one to Hill.
The pass. Complete to Tyreek Hill.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's got some space here. Touchdown. Travis Kelsey with touchdown number 8 on the year.
And the Patriots are able to add on to their first half lead.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
Chargers 3,
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. On first and 10, Herbert. Setting up the screen for Cook. Fights him off. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Handoff comes to Cook. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Still 9 remaining on second down. Now Cook running right. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 68 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
On first down, it's Herbert. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second.
The number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. A give. This is Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
They're going to look to throw. Forced out to his left.
This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
19 tight. 19 tight. Mike's 50. Mike's 50. Oh, here we go. Oh. Hey, Mike's 50.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way down to the 40-yard line. So at halftime, it's the Patriots with the advantage. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach?
Final adjustments being made for the second half. Whether they'll amount to much in a game that's already pretty well decided, well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks. Yeah, that's something to consider. Are we in for more one-way traffic here in this second half? It has not been a competitive game to this point. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. The Charger drive about to get going. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely, but you still have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. On the screen, this is Eckler. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Here's Herbert. And Cook has it, left side. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on first down. It's Cook, able to avoid him at the 40. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He finds Robinson. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there were very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
He's checking crap. Check 27.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
45, Mike, 45. Watch the run. Check, 45 to Mike.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. He's got it. Touchdown, Chargers. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Chargers are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Chargers 10. Set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Hill going to sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
Second down, and it's Kamara again.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
First down, New England.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Trying the left side with Kamara. They find some open field here. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
56 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
They go play action here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. And he's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Patriots add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Chargers 10.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Their catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far,
and shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49.
Hold on a second. Was that the fullback? That was the fullback. Who says that the slot receivers are the only guys who can catch the football and get big yardage after the catch? Really nice job there, showing good hands and an ability to get upfield.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Herbert on first down now. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2nd and 2. Here's Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. Again, it's Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Cook. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Dalvin Cook, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Chargers are able to close the gap just a bit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Chargers 17. Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And Hill will opt for the touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A big play there for the Patriots.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Buying time to his left. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Being chased out left. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. From 17 yards out.
And the Patriots look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25.
Chargers 17.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. On first down, Justin Herbert. Flushed out right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Rolling to his right. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. Looking to throw again on second down. Herbert, throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. This will be caught just inside the 10. That catch good for only a couple.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Throwing again on second down. Herbert. This is caught. Touchdown. Dalvin Cook. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that'll cut the lead down to 18. So it would no doubt be a miracle comeback from here, but let's see what they can do starting with the onside kick. And this is secured by the Patriots. Past midfield, look out. Still going past the 30. And they are going to finish this one off strong. It's a return touchdown to add on to their lead in the final stages. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. And his throw here is incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Second and 10.
Play action. They'll throw. Flush to his right. Now a loose football. The ball comes out. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
Back to throw here.
They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Dancing to his left. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back to throw now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Here's a 2nd and 7. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. Back to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for New England, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they hit the 10-win mark now at 10-5. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Chargers, their playoff hopes take a big hit as they fall to 8-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road.